Okay, Dr. Austin. First and foremost, thank you so much for your feedback. It was great. And so I had the opportunity to go back and modify my game accordingly to what you said. So, in order to make this easier, to make sure that I'm interpreting what you're saying, I'm just going to go through the list and show you the list that I received. The first thing was about the user should have correct and incorrect arrows at both input and output signals in their toolbed. And that is absolutely, I definitely understand what you're saying with that, and that's really true. They do need the opportunity to actually synthesize the information, so I did just that. Um, and then the directions for all the pages say please keep the keyboard, the green rectangle, and so I ended up modifying that so the directions have been modified and they correspond with each individual part. Um, how to kick the enemies, that's detailed on the how to control corrosive screen. And then, it says that the user has to press the Z button. Um, and then I put an on screen directive that follows the character around the whole time to know that they have to press I for input and O for output. And the animation, the fighting scene, I wasn't sure exactly what you meant. I'm assuming the viruses were what you were referring to. Those are really just basically they're to serve as another obstacle outside of the virusals. And the whole concept of them is that they emit the green things, which are indeed viruses. But let me just make sure that I see what you're saying. Um, so I don't know if there's a time that we can meet sometime soon, just so you can play the game, so you can get an even better feel for it. To go back to this, I would like to do an additional, like one more activity where the user actually has all the parts on the screen. They actually have to drag the correct parts. It would be kind of like an operation kind of game where there's predetermined areas where they have to drag the signals, and that the system will actually check whether or not they put the correct signals where they belong, and that the arrows are where they belong in the diagram, to make sure that they know how to conceptualize what is indeed an input device and what is indeed an output device. So that's something that I'm working on right now, but I did go ahead and take a look at what you were saying, and again, I appreciate your feedback. So let me just show you what I did. And I really would also, again, like you to have the chance to play it, because I'm not quite sure if this screen capture is even going to allow you to fully hear the audio. I really paid a lot of attention to that as well, to kind of captivate the user. So anyways, thanks again, and just stay tuned. Look. Pretty much it. I noticed while you're here, let me go ahead and change it. I did forget to change a few things, and I just want to make sure that you see that I am changing these things. So, let's see. Keep the keyboard is good, but move the mouse. I forgot to add those red arrows to make sure that the user actually has to conceptualize both the input and the output. So I'm adding that there now. On move the mouse also. Move the mouse there. Ah, yeah, Keith the keyboard. His this is supposed to be animated, so I'm gonna make sure that that happens and make sure that you see that that's happening.